For self-employed persons, we have put in place the Self-Employed Person Income Relief Scheme, or SERS, to provide direct cash assistance. This is the first time that we are providing direct cash support to self-employed persons on such a large scale. They are a very diverse group with different working hours and work arrangements. Some do this as full-time jobs, while others do this as part-time to supplement their income. Some have been contributing CPF, while others have not. Since the announcement on 26 March, the Minister for Manpower, NTUC Secretary General and I, as well as our government agencies, have received feedback from various self-employed persons whose livelihoods have been affected. During this circuit breaker period, more will see a further drop in income. For instance, there are self-employed persons who are engaged in some employment work to supplement their incomes. Another group of self-employed persons bought an executive condominium some years ago. Their income is now severely affected by the pandemic, and they still have to support multiple family members' daily needs or medical bills. After considering the appeals, we will broaden the support for self-employed persons. I will make two enhancements. First, I will extend SERS to automatically include self-employed persons who also earn a small income from employment work. Second, I will raise the current annual value threshold up from $13,000 to up to $21,000 to include those who live in some condominiums and other private properties. The other criteria remain unchanged. With these enhancements, a total of about 100,000 self-employed persons will automatically be eligible for the scheme and will receive 3 payments of $3,000 each starting from May 2020. On the other hand, many have shared their views that SERS is overly generous. Some have asked, why do we allow self-employed persons with annual net trade income of up to $100,000 to qualify? As I explained earlier, self-employed persons are a very diverse group. Some are own account workers, like taxi drivers, who engage in a trade or business but do not employ any paid workers. Others are sole proprietors who own small businesses that have employees and a network of business relations. In these extraordinary times, many such self-employed persons are hard hit. I hope that by our helping them, they too can help others in their networks and their workers, and we keep the spirit of enterprise alive. In the spirit of tripartism, NTUC Secretary General Ng Chee Meng has also agreed to step up and help administer the application and appeals for SERS and support self-employed persons in need. Our approach now is to build up a network of support for as many as possible, as quickly as possible. Let me reiterate that those who do not need this and do not qualify should not come forward to appeal for and abuse the support. Otherwise, you undermine public confidence and take up unnecessary resources. But done right, together, we can help many self-employed persons who are hard hit. MOM will work closely with NTUC to start processing appeals for SERS as soon as possible.